Hey guys, it's MusicClues here, and welcome to a brand new Gamers Den. Today I'm here with Thora. You've probably seen her in the McKnight server, or you know her from her YouTube channel. And I'm here to talk a little bit about her gaming history, as well as how she started the channel, where she's gone, what she's up to today. So yeah. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about your gaming history a little bit. So, how'd you get into gaming? Where'd you get started?
I first started playing video games when I was about 6, and that was when I was first introduced to Pokemon. First game being Pokemon. Since then, I've been in love with Pokemon ever since, to this day. Just the games. I used to watch the anime, only of the Kanto series. After that, I stopped watching it.
Ah, I see. So, from the sounds of it, it sounds like you are a big Nintendo fan. I assume you currently own a Switch, so my second question is, what are your if you do own one, what are your top three Switch games? If not, then your top three video games from your current choice system.
Well, I pretty much have a variety of game consoles. You could say I've owned throughout my life one of each console. Right now I have a GameCube, PS4, Nintendo 3DS XL. I love playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Love XD Gale of Darkness doesn't get old for me, and then the Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that's totally cool. I am a big fan. I have just been converted thanks to Kingdom Hearts 3 into becoming a big Kingdom Hearts fan. Although I'm gonna have to play the whole other set of games. Sheesh, you should phone me the story.
Yeah, there's a lot of story that you have to pay attention to, and you have to make sure you play them in order, or you're gonna get confused.
You think I know better than to start out of order. Of course, I was gonna play them in order. If I did,
yeah, playing them out of order will make you more confused to those who are still getting introduced to the Kingdom Hearts series. So it goes as Birth by Sleep, then Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, then I believe it's 358 Nintendo DS. Then it goes Kingdom Hearts 2. Now I heard there was one called Recoded. I've never played that one, but from what I heard about it, it's not that good. Then there's Kingdom Hearts 3. And that... Well, no, it's Dream and Kingdom Hearts. And I feel that's not where it's going to end, honestly. That's just my opinion. I think they're going to keep continuing it.
Yeah, gut instinct tells me that. Well, I don't blame any at all. So, two more questions before we get into your YouTubing history. First of all, what is your most hyped game? Like, what game are you the most excited about?
For the Final Fantasy VII remake, only because I played it on the PS1. And I can't wait to see how well they have done for it as the remake. That's what I'm excited for.
I don't personally blame you at all. We have another Go gamer who bought the collector's edition. He is ecstatic about it. But I think I'm gonna buy the standard edition because I'm not that excited. As probably both of you are, but all cool. I'm sorry, you got cut off. What was the other game you said you were possibly hyped for?
Pokemon Shield.
Oh,
Pokemon Sword and Shield. Actually, I really like it. Haven't really said much about it. They're keeping it really good for Sun and Moon / Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And that's what I love about it. it's like getting into the game and finding out all the secrets that it holds. Not to mention now it's actually a free, looks like from what I'm understanding it's a free roam. I'm excited.
Yeah, I totally think that's all very cool. Cool too. I'm excited to see what they have. I'm glad they haven't showed too much yet. Yeah, because honestly, I want to see what this. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was saying I'm also excited that they didn't show like much about it, like new stuff, new Pokemon wise. I'm noticing they're real a lot of the Kanto region, and I feel it's because they're trying to implement the first generation Pokemon from all those years ago for the young day.
Yeah.
And that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, honestly, I'm a little sick of the Kanto pending, but Game Freak's doing a good job. I mean, come on, look at literally all the Go players that everybody's been playing. Hey, we're up to 5th gen now in Pokemon Go. Speaking of which, guys, and honestly, I'm just very, very excited to see all these players coming in, despite the controversy about the you know what. Yeah. Okay, and one last question. What is your favorite game of all time? Tough one.
I would say Final Fantasy X and X2 because there's a lot to do in those, and the story doesn't do a lot of stuff post game before continuing on to the story.
Wow. Yeah, I have X and X2 on Switch. I have yet to play those. I've heard terrible things about the story, but I wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt because I ended up playing Paper Mario Color Splash. I had doubts about that game's story and gameplay, and I ended up loving it, so touche. So I'm very excited to see what that one has to offer. Any tips before I dive into it?
Try to grind. You can say for X at least, and you're gonna have to see some playthroughs on certain parts because that's what I had to do. Especially trying to learn the Jet Shot, know how to do that at all, so I had to look it up. And then the most hardest thing in that game is the Chocobo race, and also Blitzball throughout the game. That's tedious.
Well, thanks for the warning. I've heard a lot about the Blitzball, but the chibi.
It's tedious. It's tedious.
Okay. Well, at least you gave me a heads up. Thank you for the warning. Okay, so now let's get into your YouTubing history. So I was wondering, so where'd you get started with your Sing Clear? Did you like stop? Was this always a hobby of yours?
Singing has been an ultimate passion of mine ever since I was 5. I've done 10 plus years, and I sing every single day to heighten my vocals. And from starting out when I was younger, I've gotten a lot better. So each and every day, my vocals get more powerful, which is good for future businesses and stuff.
Very true. Very true. True. I would say I've been dancing since I was very, very young. My mom has shown me pictures and told me I was basically a little Michael Jackson when I was young. So I know how it feels to grow up with music. Really, it's really been a hobby of mine for a long time, and I never get tired of it. So my next question is, how'd you get started into the YouTubing business of doing this? Like, did someone?
So I was very nervous because I'm just. But I know there are other people that were better than me out there. But the game series that helped motivate me was game when it first came out. but after watching playthroughs of it, I really liked how the story was, the character, and I like the way that it's not like any other game where you have to like kill monsters to get where you need to go. You can always use kindness and always be yourself. With that, and the first song that I did or attempted to sing was DJ Smell's version of, what was it? Mega version. I sang that as my first song, as my first video. And from there, and this, in the beginning I had my phone microphone. I didn't have a laptop, I didn't have an actual microphone. I had no programs. It was just my voice alone, and there was background noise, of course, but I didn't to sing in the most quietest of places. I mean, you use what you gotta use in order to start out, but I enjoy doing it's what I love doing. I'm not in it for fame or anything. I'm just in it to share what I love. And it's nice to be able to talk with people who share that same passion. I don't have anybody here in my area that has that passion like me.
That's actually a little sad to hear. Yeah, because I got quite a couple people in my area. But honestly, I'm glad to hear that hasn't deterred you, because you've made quite the. I know I've heard you say you're not big, but honestly, considering how many people probably know you in the McKnight Discord server, I'm pretty sure I would consider you at least minorly big. But honestly, it's Undertale. I've heard a lot about that game. No offense, I'm not a big fan of it myself, but I have total respect for those who do like it, and I'm glad to hear that such an indie game out of all things, because usually when it comes to inspiration, people always say it's one of the big AAA games, but here an indie game inspired you to join YouTube. That's a real big thing. So I'm not sure if you're watching this. I forgot your name, developer of Undertale, but seriously, dude, thank you for creating the game for lots of people, honestly, especially for here. I'm pretty sure if it weren't for this, I'm not sure she got into singing in the first place. I'm pretty sure she probably would have down a low, but I don't want to quote her on that. Okay, let me see. What has been your most favorite thing to cover? Honestly, like, what's your top favorite color that you've like pictured on your like, if you could hang it on the wall and just look at it every day, which one would it be?
Cover-wise that I've done, not collabs, correct?
Yes, correct.
I would say Alice's Tango. So I want to say I did really good in getting into character for that song.
I see. So what is that a cover of?
It is Chi-Chi's. It's Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Oh, yes, I've heard a lot about that game. And I mean a lot. So, that must have been a pretty good cover then. And I'm gonna have to take a listen to that myself. Then I will leave a link in the description below to that as well, so the fans can check it out as well. Okay, now I'm curious. What has been your favorite collab that you've done?
I think the most favorite collab I've done was for Ninja's second channel's Song Parody Zone. Song of Billie Eilish's song. It's called You Should See Me Underground, and I voiced as Baby.
Ooh. That sounds way past cool. Honestly, I will also link that one in the description below. And let me see. So, so I have one curious question. So, I noticed that you have two different artworks, one on your Twitter and one on here in Discord. So, did you design those yourself, or
I did not create the art, but the art is of my persona for YouTube, and the way she was created was her when I wrote my fan fictions on Quotive series, actually.
Ah, I see. Well, it's a pretty impressive artwork, must I say. Even if you didn't make it, I really like how she's drawn.
The persona is mine. The artwork is not.
Ah, got it. Well, I will definitely say that even though you didn't draw it, that she looks very beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, let me see. Can I think of any other questions? Here's one. So, out of all the is there a favorite moment in your YouTubing career that you've hold close to your heart? Like, is there one moment in your YouTubing career that you've said, I'm very proud to be doing this? Because I've had a couple of my personal, and honestly, I wouldn't trade them for anything. So is there a moment in your YouTubing career that you just treasure forever?
This does not have anything to do with my channel per se, but I think the most cherished memory I'm going to hold is when I got to hang out with Kyle Allen Music, his girlfriend, Kale Ryusaki, and Swiblet in person at Disney. I will hold that close to my heart because I got to spend time with people who shared that same passion with me. And I would not have if I didn't put myself out there on YouTube.
Wow. That's true. I do have, that is very true. That is very true. You putting yourself out there is not an easy thing to do. The fact
it's not.
So the fact that you got to hang out with people you met through that, putting yourself out there is amazing. I cannot understand why you said this, that's something you wouldn't trade for the world. My goal is to definitely meet a whole bunch of people that I've met online one day, because it's that would be something I cherish forever myself. Let's see. Do you have any tips for anybody that's just getting started doing singing or any type of music related thing on YouTube?
All I can say is you sing with all your heart. Don't be deterred if somebody tells you don't sing well because, voice. And if you want to share it, then go ahead and share it. And don't put anybody down if you're someone who's bigger and a smaller channel is just reaching out to you as to do business with someone, because it's not about if you're famous on YouTube or not. Talent that you have. And that's what needs to be seen, not for your fans, your subs, or anything like that. Just follow your heart with what you love, whether it be singing, drawing, SFM, anything that you love to do, crafts, share it. You'll have people on your side and they will support you because there are people who like certain things.
Wow. Those are pretty deep words. Honestly, the world could use a lot more of that with all the hate going around. So, yeah, you just reminded me of one of the reasons why I keep why I keep doing the things I love here on YouTube. It's not because I want to do it for fans or followers or anything. I just want to share what I love. Let me see. Do you have anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
Nope. I think I've said all I want to say.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on and being interviewed. I will leave a link to your YouTube, your Twitter, and all the stuff that we mentioned for links in the description below. And if you all want to subscribe to us here at the Go Gamers, we will have more Gamers Dens. Our next episode will be with Smashing. So be sure to click that sub button and click that bell. And I will see you guys on the next one. This is yours truly, DJ MusicClues, signing out. See ya.
Bye.